Check me out. We're gonna start it like this. What's up, supportive people? How you doing today? You see my name, keonnajae, and I'm doing okay. Hey y'all, long time no see. No belly. Y'all, this is like a long awaited, not really long, but sort of long awaited life update about your girl. So many things has happened since the last couple of months, and I'm just here to catch y'all up on a little something. I'm here to let y'all know what it is and what it ain't, and you know, just give you a little cup of tea on what it's been like with me. So before we even get started, y'all, listen. If you ain't follow me on the gram, we automatically got beef because I done told y'all time and time again to follow me on there. Cause listen, if I'm not here, then I'm there. And on there, I asked you guys to basically leave me some questions for this life update video. So if you didn't get a chance to get your questions in, then don't blame nobody but yourself, because it was there, you had the opportunity and you missed it. So hopefully with some of the questions I'm going through today, hopefully those are the questions that you probably wanted to ask. But if not, too bad, too sad, you might be mad. Nah, but for real, I'm so excited for this video for whatever reason. Honestly, because I'm just happy, you know? So let's just go ahead and just start the talking, because I don't even know where to start. But I will say this, if you are new here, definitely go ahead and subscribe to your girl. So I'm gonna just freestyle, talk to y'all like y'all in front of me, like for real, for real. So as far as my life update goes, I no longer live in Ohio. I did move back down south, not particularly South Carolina, although I'm very, very close. I did move to Charlotte, North Carolina, aka the Queen City. I've said this plenty of time before. My hometown is literally maybe 40 minutes from where I live now. So Charlotte is not new to me. You know, being a small town girl, Charlotte is the main place I will go to on the weekends, to the malls. You know, if I want to go out to eat. So when I see some of my subscribers in my DMs telling me welcome to Charlotte, it's just like, baby, Charlotte was already kind of home. I went from going every weekend to now living here every day. Not only just coming up here for shopping, food, and fun. My church is now here as well. I know some people were asking what made me move back home. Why did you move back home? Well, of course, as you guys know, I had got impregnated. And honestly, that just made me want to move closer to home, be around my mom, be around my siblings, just get that extra support. And again, I did have family in Ohio as well. Even had most of my great uncles and cousins in Detroit, Michigan. But you know, it ain't nothing like your immediate family, if you feel what I'm saying. So being back home is where I felt like I needed to be. So when I did get back here, of course, after my dad passed, which I will get later into in a little bit, I did stay with my mom for a few months. And then once I kind of got on my feet, I went ahead and dipped. You feel me? I dipped up out of there. I dipped and got my own place. And now I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina, more so of the South area, and I'm just so excited and so happy to be here. It's such an amazing thing to experience, because this place is honestly my very own first apartment ever to myself. And let me just say, it's the peace for me. This is my place of peace, y'all. I had to rebuke this place in the name of Jesus, because I ain't want no demons in here. I don't need no devils putting their hand on the doorknob. Like, I just want this place to flourish with blessings, especially with it being my own. I did have a couple people ask, is your boyfriend not living with you? Heck to the no, he's not. I don't even like giving him the title of boyfriend no more. But you know what, that's another story for another day. But nah, y'all, I needed my own space. I needed my own place. All it took was one time with me actually living with him together for a year, and it was just like, yeah, nah, I can't do this. He literally complained about every little thing, whether it was arguments on how I wanted to decorate the place. And it wasn't even like I was gonna make the place girly. I just feel like he just wanted control in it so bad, to the point, honestly, in my Ohio vlogs, if you guys can remember, if you guys tuned in on how I would be like, y'all, we still ain't got no furniture, we still ain't got this, that, and the third. Like, honestly, it was because of him. He was prolonging every little thing. When it came to hanging the TV up, he had like he didn't want to do it. When it came to me getting ready to buy a dresser, he was saying wasn't no point in it. Like, it was just a whole bunch of little stuff that was getting on my nerves. That made me think, you know what? I don't know what kind of cave he trying to live in, but if we got an apartment, I don't need my TV sitting on the floor the whole lease. You feel me? Luckily, I never watched TV. I was always on my phone or on my computer. So I was like, yeah, nah, lesson learned. And y'all know I had the strangest times from living with roommates to living with a boy for the first time. So you can only imagine the type of relief I have with just having my own place, y'all. I can invite who I want. When I kick you out, you better get out. I can cook pork chop, macaroni cheese, put bacon in my green beans without hearing somebody having to complain because they a picky eater. Y'all listen, this is the life. I love it here. Of course, being on my own, I know that means I gotta dish out more money for rent. I gotta put money into bills by myself. I gotta get things as far as decorations to try to add some razzle dazzle to the place. Like for instance now, this is the same headboard, the same bed that I had bought when I was in Ohio. But you know what? I don't even have a comforter set. This right here is just a weighted blanket. But you want to know something else? I'm cool with it. Like I said, I got a roof over my head. I got me a nice little bed. So I'm cool in the meantime. Ain't no rushing into this. I still got what? 11 to 10 more months to go into this lease. Like, no need to rush. Not saying I'm not about to, you know, get me a comforter set, because you know I is. But I'm just saying, like, that's kind of like the least of my worries right now. And you know, I can get bits and bits as the time goes on. And it's crazy that at my big age, as they would say, that stuff is finally coming together. And believe me, it's been a long time coming. But I'm here now, and I'm just extremely blessed, you know. And no, I haven't did an apartment tour. I honestly didn't plan on it, because honestly, as you guys know, my life has kind of been on a little bit more on the private side of things. I haven't really been doing tours. I haven't really been doing vlogs. I haven't really been doing anything that I used to do, but I do plan on getting back into it. But again, you know, with this being my space, my own place, y'all, it's like I just want to kind of keep it confidential, you know. I mean, if I just so happen to vlog and y'all see bits and pieces or whatever, I don't care. But as far as like really getting into it, you know, this is the bathroom, this is the kitchen area, blah blah blah, you know, I just really didn't feel like doing all that. You know, maybe once, you know, I do get the place decked out, then maybe I'll do a finished apartment tour. I'm not sure yet. We'll think about it. But yeah, I'm just so happy to be in my own comfort zone and basically, you know, do what I want with no rules. Although I could have stayed a little longer with my mom, you know, being that my father had passed away, you know, I really just couldn't do it. And I believe that was one of the questions somebody asked me in my Instagram story was, how is my mental? And as far as my mental goes, I'll just answer that now. Like, just regarding my dad, I feel like that was the only area I was really having somewhat of a mental issue. Well, let me not say mental issue, because I don't want y'all thinking I need to be in the crazy house. But like a mental problem, that still kind of crazy. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, I really felt like losing him, basically a part of me had left. Like my heart was literally broken, like literally felt broken from the passing of my dad. And I'm not trying to talk about him too much, even though, you know, I still think about him daily or whatnot. I just don't want to be on here, you know, getting arterial and stuff again. But there's not a day that goes by where I don't think about him. Matter of fact, before I even press record on this video, me and my sister had a long FaceTime call as usual. And you know, most of the times the topic will come up about our father, and we'll just be talking about him, you know, sharing the good things he used to do, laugh it off, etc. And sometimes I do get a little emotional. I don't cry, but you know, it does hit you like, dang, like, you know, my dad is really gone, kind of thing. But I can't say like coping with losing a parent. Again, it is very, very extremely hard. It was more so hard the first couple of months. As of right now, I want to say it's a little bit easier. And I know I had a lot of people through my DMs, you know, when I did post that video, as I explained, basically, you know, trying to give me words of encouragement, whether they had a father who passed or, you know, a mother who passed or anybody close to them who has passed. They was just trying to let me know that it's going to get easier. And as time gone, you know, I went from crying every day to every other day. But it's to the point now, like, where I feel like I'm finna cry, I just started thinking about something else. And I just have to remember, like, it's okay to cry. You know what I'm saying? This life, we all gotta rest in peace one day. You feel me? But again, you know, I kind of just hate that. I feel like my life was just beginning as far as being pregnant, far as getting my own place, you know, accomplishing some things where I wish he would have seen his baby girl do it. And you know, he might not be here in the flesh, but I know he lives in me. Like in the beginning, every little thing related to him or just me thinking about him, as I said, this made me boo-hoo cry, especially when it came time and the radio played one of his favorite gospel songs, or if I'm like on my Apple Shuffle and one of his songs come on, I couldn't help myself but cry down the road, y'all. But now I can say when a song does come on that reminds me of him, or a song that I remember him bobbing his head to, or you know, performing in church or whatever to, I can say now that I do smile when I listen to it. I do get happy. So again, you know, I guess it is getting easier as time goes. And as of this week, like, I don't know what it's been, but he's like really been on my mind really heavy. And it just overall makes me say out loud to myself, like, dang, I really do miss my daddy. It's just crazy that so many things has happened since the day he passed. Like so many great things and that. And all I can really do is just picture him in my head, just smiling and grinning from the skies. And just being proud of his family on what we've been doing down here. So yeah, for the most part, the way I've been coping is listening to his favorite songs, going to church as I know he would have wanted us to, and just being silly by mocking him on stuff I knew he would have said if he's seen the stuff we've been seeing lately. So yeah, living with my mom when I first got back to South Carolina was extremely hard for me, just knowing, you know, he wasn't there. He's not watching sports on the TV or talking all loud on the phone with his friends. So yeah, it was really kind of depressing for me living back in the home I grew up in, where it was always a two-parent home, but now that one parent has gone on, it just made it tough, especially being pregnant, because you know, pregnant folks, I'm saying pregnant folks like I wasn't just pregnant, they emotional, you feel me? Between grieving and being pregnant at the same time, it was just really challenging. And I really wish he would have met my little girl, because she has the same head shape as him. I got his head shape, plus that would have been his first granddaughter, so I know he would have been acting fool, a good fool, because out of the 3 grandboys from my sister, him and my mom definitely wanted a granddaughter. And lucky for me, that's exactly what I had, is a baby girl. And of course, since we're on the topic, yes y'all, I had my little baby, my little boo-boo, my little buka-wooka. Y'all, I got so many names for her, it's ridiculous. But yes, I did have my baby back in January. In fact, my birthday was January the 25th. She decided to come 2 weeks early, 4 days after my birthday. So I did give birth to her on January 29th. And y'all, I was just hoping that she didn't come on my birthday, and I'm glad she didn't, because I thought about this thing. What if on my birthday and she hit 21, she finna think she can drink with me? And no judgment with y'all out there that drink with y'all mamas, but I just don't want to be that type of mother. I don't know, I just can't imagine myself drinking with my mom, so why would I imagine myself drinking with my daughter? You feel me? Anyway, y'all, I still can't believe I'm a mother. As far as motherhood, because I know there was a question also, how has motherhood been? Y'all, motherhood has been busy, you feel me? Listen, this ain't for the weak. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when she first got here, with me having 3 nephews, every time I would pick her up and hold her, it's like I would forget I was a mother. I was so used to just being an aunt, where every time I would talk to her, I would be like, hey TT baby, that TT baby, and then I just be like, hold up, like, is this kid really mine? Yeah, I promise y'all, for the first couple weeks, she really just felt like my little sister. And I know it's crazy to think that way, especially when I was a little sister in my household growing up. So it's like really having her, it took some getting used to actually being the mother. And I ain't even gonna lie, it probably hit me like 2 weeks ago. Like, dang, I'm really am somebody's mama. And for those who's wondering, my little sugar plum is 12 weeks as of today. But by the time y'all see this video, she probably gonna be another 2 weeks older. And it's just like, wow. And I look at her, it's just like, you really here? Like, you are really here in the flesh, girl. I can already tell me and her bond are gonna be super close as she gets older. My baby is the happiest baby ever. I was so ready and anxious for her to start smiling, and now y'all, she's smiling, she's laughing, and she's doing one other thing that I was not looking forward to, which is spitting up. She would never spit up when she was like a newborn. Like for the first month and a half, y'all, she would not spit up, and I was thinking, hey, God favors me, because that's one thing I couldn't stand when keeping my nephews as a teenager. I love them to death, you know, I love babies in general, but when they spit up, it's just like I need to wake up, because it's Friday and I got stuff to do. What you trying to do, kiss my cheek? Mwah, mwah. Thank you, TT. Oh, you got me. You know, it just stank. Spoiled milk, you feel me? Like, who wants that on them? But you know, that's my baby. Damn, my boo-boo. I would drink her spit up milk if I could. Now let me stop because y'all might think I'm nasty. I ain't gonna do that. Don't you just hate when the convo is getting good and your camera just dies? Yeah, that just happened, but I'm back though. But yeah, being a mother really just give you that extra push to do better, to be better. And you know, just be on your P's and Q's for your kid. Although she's 12 weeks, y'all, my baby has a great personality. Like, she's actually pretty funny. I be telling her dad, yeah, she get that from me. Then she's at the stage now where she's starting to cool, which means do a little baby talk. Like, me and her will legit have a whole conversation, y'all. She talks the most in the morning and the most at night. Like, I just be sitting there talking to her like, so how your day went? Well, girl, I know we live in the same house, but still. It even got to the point now where it's time for me to get dressed or it's time for me to pick her out an outfit. I would literally hold up 2 different ones, be looking at her like, which one you think look good? Oh, so you don't like this one? You really think I should go with this though? And she'll just be right there just looking. Sometimes she'll laugh. And I'm like, you over there laughing, but help me choose. It's like we really be having conversations. Surprisingly, nobody asked. But just so you know, I do breastfeed her every now and then though. I ain't gonna lie, the first couple of times, y'all, it act like I ain't want to come out. It was being real stubborn at milk. It was to the point I almost gave up. But I kept trying though. I kept trying. My mom ended up going to buy me some breast milk cookies from Walmart. If you're currently pregnant or trying to get your milk coming out, them cookies work. I'm telling you. You're supposed to just eat 1 cookie, but the cookies were so done good, y'all. I ate like 4 that night. The next day, the milk was coming out like a faucet. I was really just pumping in the beginning because it was really hard for her to latch on. But now she latches on just fine, thank God. Because sometime at night, you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, you don't be feeling like getting up to go fix you a bottle of milk. You just want to pop that titty out, pop it in their mouth. And once they off of it, they off of it. She'll let you know when she's full. But don't get me wrong, I still get her formula. So she'll get formula the most. And then when I don't feel like getting up doing anything, I just, you ready? Girl, you know you hungry, get up on it. Yeah, my baby can eat. That girl can eat. And I know people say that about every baby. It's like, well, duh, that's all they really can do is just eat. It's really hard though when she first got here as a newborn, as far as her sleeping schedule, y'all. I be seeing questions on Instagram where it's like a debate and they're asking what was the hardest part. Was it pregnancy, delivery, or getting sleep? I'm gonna say getting sleep, y'all. That was like the hardest part for me. Although my first trimester, I would throw up constantly with her. That ain't even hitting on the amount of sleep I lost. From the hospital to when we first got home, y'all, this girl would literally wake up every 2 hours. And it'd be early in the mornings. I'm talking about 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Like, bro, it just wouldn't stop. And that literally was happening for like the first 2 to 3 weeks, y'all. I knew I had to do what I had to do, but y'all, I felt like a walking zombie. So yeah, it was hard. It was really hard until I introduced her to that rice. That rice cereal for babies. Listen, that knocked her little tail out, okay? Out for the ᶫᵒᵒ. Because obviously just regular milk wasn't keeping her full enough. It wasn't really sticking to her stomach until I started putting that rice cereal in her bottle. And I know some of y'all mothers, probably even pediatricians out there, may even comment, it's too early for her to be trying that. Listen, what works for you, works for you. What works for me, works for me. Plus, my mama said she did that with us when we were babies. And guess what? We still here alive and well. So, wasn't no harm back in the day. Why would it be harm now? So, yeah, my baby ahead of the game. Plus, be getting cereal at, what, 6 months? She started getting it at 3 weeks. But now, I don't really put it in every bottle she gets. I usually try to put it in her bottles in the morning. You know, so she can eat cereal when I eat cereal. And then at night, so I can make sure she's sleeping good. But even without the rice cereal, as of now, her sleeping schedule is, like, so much better. She went from waking up like 6 times at night to now only 2. So now she wakes up between 2:30 a.m. or usually 3 o'clock a.m. on the dot, and then she won't wake up again until like 7 or 8 a.m. to drink the bottle. So I'm like, you know, why this couldn't happen in the beginning stages? But luckily I'm not as tired as I was when she first got here. Heck, I don't even get tired now, honestly. And as a new mother, of course, I had a lot of questions. Random things I see her doing just makes me question, like, why she doing it? For instance, the first couple of weeks she would just randomly stick her tongue out. I mean, constantly, like. And I'm just like, is she making fun of me? Like, what is up with this baby? You know, I'm praying to God, like, God, please don't let my baby be weird. Well, come to find out, that's a common thing babies do. It was even at one point her eyes were like, I can't even try to make myself cross-eyed, but I literally thought my baby was cross-eyed, y'all. Until I realized that's another normal thing that babies do. I learned that they do that because when they first get here, of course, they're just trying to stay focused with their eyes. And because I was worried about that too. Like, Lord, don't let my baby be cockeyed. But for the most part, she's really focused now. She'll even, like, she follows you. So if you were to, like, stand in front of her and either walk this way or walk that way, she'll just follow you like, okay, where you going? She must think I don't see her. I see you, mama, what is you doing? Kind of off subject, but still on the subject about her. So I recently started working from home. Yes, y'all, I had to get me a job because I didn't know what all the baby come with, you know what I'm saying? And I had to be prepared. Plus you hear all these saying kids are expensive, so you just want to be on the safe side. And you know, just making sure you're good. Plus I read an article once where it said from newborn babies until the time they hit 18, you'll spend $1 million. From diapers to milk to clothes to shoes to haircuts, hairstyles, doctor visits, medicine. When they get to school, they want to start going on field trips, playing sports, go to prom, graduation. Like if you just think about all of that, y'all, $1 million does sound about right. So yeah, like I said, with this being my firstborn, I don't know what all comes with it, so I just want to be as much as prepared as I can be. So yeah, I did pick up a job working from home, and some of y'all asked that I document my pregnancy or delivery. And yes, I did. That video will be coming out soon as well. But I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all a heads up. During the pregnancy stages, it's only like bits and pieces because when my dad died, again, you guys know I was not in the mood to film nothing. Overall, I do got some good shots, so I'll still be posting it. I just gotta edit it first. It's actually 2 other videos I already recorded and edited. I just have to post it. And one of them, you'll actually hear her doing the most, y'all. I could not get my intro out for nothing because she kept making the most noises and putting on a cry. Like I already be telling her and I know y'all like, but Keonna, she just got here, okay? And I just started recording. Like why she feel like she gotta be extra as soon as I hit record? So whether I'm working with YouTube or working for my job, she gonna put on a cry, y'all. It's like she always wanna start crying when I'm trying to be the most productive. So I apologize in advance if these other 2 videos I have coming up when she was here, if my lash is a little crooked, if I got a little bit of lash glue on my eye, if my hair might even be out of place. Don't even come for me. I'm a whole mother. But you know, I tend to my little baby. I let her know it's gonna be all right. And then what gets me, as soon as I pick her up, she want to start laughing. She'll quit crying and just start laughing. And it's just like, little girl, was you playing me the whole time? You just wanted me to pick you up. I think that's what it was. Like at this point, y'all, I really think my baby is spoiled, and I do blame her father. And someone did ask on Instagram, how's fatherhood for him? And you know, this is both of our first child. Let's just say he got a lot of learning to do. Yes, he is in her life. He does come over here almost every other day to come check on her, be with her, feed her, you know, do whatever he can do to try to help out, because that's his seed, so he better help out. But nah, he's real good with providing for her, so I'm very blessed to have him for that. But as far as him like listening to me and me telling him how to do her, he don't want to hear that, y'all. He is so hard-headed, and when I try to correct him on how to do things right with her, I honestly feel like he takes it as me criticizing him rather than me educating him, because that's really all I be trying to do, y'all. Like I'm telling you to put the strap on the diaper on tighter because we don't want no poops falling out her diaper. Like y'all, it's so much stuff I can say about what he be doing with her. Like y'all, I really be trying to help the boy out. I just said so many things about her tonight, and I know y'all probably wondering like, okay, you just said this, that, and the third. But where she at though? Currently my baby is with her nana, my mother. And y'all, this is my first night without my baby in my sight, in my presence. Like right before she was picked up to go, I told her, I said, you have fun in nana house. I love you. And y'all, I kid y'all not, right when I shut the door, got ready to lock it, my eyeballs got a little warm. I didn't cry though, but they did get a little warm. And I was just like, you know what? I got this. I know you in good hands. I know I can finally get stuff done around the house. I can finally look like something. Today I actually had time to spring clean. I still got like maybe a few more things to do. She do come back tomorrow, so it's like I gotta try to get everything out the way that I can get now. Because when she here, she ain't gonna let you do nothing, okay? My mom was like, I know you're gonna miss her, ain't you? I said, I said, child, this is the break I needed. But nah, it might hit different when 2:30 roll around, and I know she ain't right here to cry wanting her bottle. Even her dad was trying to come over here, and I was like, dude, honestly, I just want this day to myself. Other than the fact that I've been cleaning up the place, I actually had time to film with no interruptions, and that's why I'm here. Glad I'm talking to y'all. So for the most part, I feel like I pretty much covered everything in this life update. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to go through some of these questions that were asked. Some of them I probably already went through as I was just talking and updating you guys. But still, I don't want y'all to think I forgot about y'all. So here we go. So one of my Insta friends that I haven't met in person yet, but she seems really cool. She asks, how's Charlotte? So yeah, Charlotte is good to me. Again, I'm not new here, but I'm new living here. And I know Charlotte is a big city, so it's not like I've been to every part of it. And I know I got some Charlotte subscribers, so what it do? But honestly, since I moved to Charlotte, y'all, I really have not been out of here. The most I would go out again, it's the church and to go grocery shopping. That's like the only times I go out now, especially with having a baby. But you know, as soon as I get some free time, I'm first foot out the door, okay? So someone said, no question, just always praying you and your baby are good and your mental is always clear. That was beautiful. Well, thank you, girl. A little prayer don't hurt nobody. Me and the baby are doing good. And honestly, y'all, now that the more I'm talking about her, I do kind of miss her low-key. But yeah, we're definitely good. My mental is definitely not all the way in the clear, but it's getting there. As far as like we're just dealing with Dev, but for the most part I am maintaining, and it is getting easier day by day, as I said before. Someone said don't have questions, but what it do, boo? What it do, girl? I feel like it's been years. I'm assuming she's referring to me being on YouTube, girl. It does feel like years, don't it? But yeah, girl, I'm trying to get back in the hang of things, get back in the atmosphere, so it won't feel like years, it'll feel like seconds, okay? Someone asked how's motherhood, and I kind of went over that. And y'all, I don't want to be that mother that always talk about their kids. As you notice, like whenever you meet somebody and they have a kid, it's like that's all they want to talk about, show you what they did for the first time. And it's like I don't want to kind of be that aggravating mom or whatever. But again, this is my firstborn, so eventually I feel like it's gonna happen. I just feel like it's a natural thing to do. But yeah, motherhood is awesome and busy. She's like my little best friend. I cannot wait till she gets to the stages where she started dancing and stuff, because you know mama like to turn up. Mama like to turn up. I can only imagine me blasting the music out loud and she do a little baby bop, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they be trying to do. Same person actually asked how's fatherhood for dad. Again, he got a lot of learning to do. He think he know what he doing, but baby, we both kind of knew this. But only difference is I've had much more experiences with having 3 nephews, with the oldest being 8, so I had 8 years of experiences with babies. But it's just different now, being the fact it's an everyday thing and not an every other day thing. He's definitely spoiled her, and I told him about that. Like, dude, don't forget you don't live here, so when you here, don't think you need to hold her all the time, because then when you leave, she gonna think I gotta do that. And that's exactly what she think, especially when I'm working. Think I'm supposed to hold her all the time. How's everything going? Also miss you. I miss you too, man. That's one of my subscribers from South Carolina. Never met them before, but we used to stay chitter chatting on Snapchat and whatever else social media. How has being a new mommy been? Again, it's been great. Challenging, still taking some getting used to. Are you going to be active on YouTube again? Yeah, y'all, I plan on being active again. I just been using this time just adjusting to this new life as a new mom. But now that, you know, it's been 12 weeks in already, I definitely plan on being active on YouTube again. And while we on the YouTube subject, y'all, I feel like I've been stuck at 37,000 subscribers forever now. I want to be so active to the point we increase, okay? The gang is going sky high. We getting up there, and I'm speaking that into existence. I know I asked in the community section what y'all want to see, and y'all pretty much comment y'all requests, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna do what it do, even with a crying baby. I'm gonna push through it. So the last 3 couple of questions, just pretty much the same. How you doing? How is it being a mommy? How are you and your beautiful family doing? And again, y'all, life is great. I am great. Still yet holding on. If you're a prayer warrior, you know, definitely keep praying for me. Keep praying for my family. Just wanted to end this video. I know people have been asking to send gifts for my baby. And of course, you're more than welcome to. My baby registry is actually still open. So if you guys want to go in there, I will leave the link in the description box or in the comment section. As well as my cash apps if you want to send her blessings, because she is running low on baby wipes. But yeah, let me go ahead and end this video. If you got this far, I want y'all to comment this emoji. I just want to know if y'all stuck through the whole time. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It's already 12:35 a.m. in the cackalax. So I'm gonna try to spend my last little free time doing what I can do since she ain't here. So on that note, I'll holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. Bye.